Well, for more on that, we can go to Dubai. We're joined by Dr. Najat Al-Sayed, Assistant Professor at the American University in the Emirates. Great to see you, Najat. So Saudi Arabia has, as I mentioned, maintained these close ties with Russia. Are those ties, though, hindering efforts to pressure Moscow into ending its invasion of Ukraine?
Well, great to see you too, Laura. Not at all. This war will not end through escalation, Laura, but through dialogue that will benefit everybody. That's what the Saudi Foreign Minister said lately. Based on that, the Saudi Foreign Minister is making all these visits. In fact, this is his third major visit. He came back from Ukraine, where he had a historic meeting with President Zelensky. Let us also not forget, last October, the kingdom pledged $400 million in humanitarian aid to Ukraine, which the Saudi government said was to alleviate the suffering of Ukraine citizens. And then after his visit to Ukraine, he traveled to London to meet the UK Foreign Minister, James Cleverly. In fact, his visit to Moscow is symbolic. It is putting Saudi Arabia in a neutral position and as a state that seeks to be a mediator between all parties, Moscow, Kyiv, and its allies, to try to come to consensus. Because without this consensus, the war will be going forever. And then after that, history taught us that without having this kind of party that plays the role of being a mediator, at the end, you need this kind of party, no matter how long the war will be going on. And we saw that in Afghanistan, for example, in Iraq, for example. At the end, no matter how this war will go, 20 years, 25 years, and then you will end up. So it's better to have this party to play this role from the very beginning, rather than waiting at the end, and then you will be seeking where's that party, where's that role at the end. That's why Saudi Arabia is playing it from the very beginning.
It's perhaps not seen that way, Najat, in Washington, though. Do you think there's a risk that Saudi Arabia's ties with Russia, and indeed with China, is harming its long-standing relationship with the US?
I don't think so, Laura, because let us not forget, when you say Washington by itself is divided. For example, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, he himself refused to visit Zelensky. It's not like because they are supporting Russia. Of course not. The approachment is different. So if the approachment is different inside the U.S., why we are blaming countries from the outside that they are seeking different approachment? Saudi Arabia from day one condemned the invasion of Russia. Nobody is with the invasion of Russia, of course, but the approachment of how to solve this crisis is different. Let us not forget the world is suffering from economic crisis. We suffered. The whole world is suffering from the impact of the COVID-19, and then this war came, and there's a huge economic crisis is going on. So everybody wants to end up this war, and definitely everybody is condemning this invasion. But the approachment of solving this whole matter is different. So, but the question that we need to answer before I answer your question, is the U.S. Is against anyone? Having close ties with Russia and China, or it is against the multipolar world is exactly and is basically seeking unilateral world and wants to maintain its hegemony.
Mm-hmm.
What the U.S. wants exactly?
Okay.
Is it against a multipolar world? And wants only unilateral world? Because I don't think that having regular ties with Russia and China is basically harming the relation with the U.S.
Dr. Najat Al-Sayed, great to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Great to talk to you too.